Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the NRL trials. So, the NRL kicks off in about 29 days, and Friday night, which is in about 48 hours from now, we have one NRL trial game this weekend, the first one of 2021. It is between the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks and the St. George Illawarra Dragons. I know it's a preseason game, and they don't mean a whole lot, but here's the thing. We actually get to watch rugby league this Friday afternoon at 5:30 at Shark Park. Now, the game is going to be streamed on the NRL app. So, if you haven't downloaded the NRL app, make sure you do. It is just so great to be able to watch rugby league once again. I'm so excited. The footy is almost here. Next Saturday is the All-Star game. I can't wait for that as well. I'll be doing a preview on that as well. But tonight, I'm going to be doing a little preview on the first NRL trial game of 2021 and the only trial game this weekend, the Sharks and the Dragons. It kicks off on Friday night at 5:30 at PointsBet Stadium, Shark Park, whatever you want to call it. Sharks and the Dragons. Honestly, cannot wait. Now, the Sharks have named their team with a couple of reserves. I think in the trial period you can play and not 19-man squad in the game if you wanted to. So they've got their team, the Sharks. I'll go through it in a minute. And the Dragons, well, they haven't named their team yet, but they've got their squad here as well. So we'll go through it. So for the Sharks, the team they have named for the trial game against the Dragons for Friday night. Fullback, I'll go through the team right here. Fullback is Luke Metcalf. On the wings, Nane McDonald and Kale Aru. In the centres, Mawani Horoti. You would have seen Horoti play last year. And Caleb Mine. In the halves, Jack Williams and Braden Trindle. You've all heard of Braden Trindle. Jack Williams, the young New South Wales Cup 5'8" for Cronulla. The front row of Franklin Pele and Daniel Vasquez. The hooker is Kyle Patterson. The back row of Teague Wilton and Josh Carr. You would have seen Teague Wilton play a few games last year. The lock is Billy Magoulias. Hopefully he gets more game time this year. And on the bench for the Sharks, it is Monty Raper, Tom Hazelton, Jack Martin, Cade Dykes, and what else? Who else I got here? I got Ryan Rivet and Jordan Samrani. I apologise if I got some of those names wrong, but some of those names I've never heard of before. But obviously the Sharks have got a few players that you guys would have heard of. The likes of Nane McDonald, Hiroti, Jack Williams, Braden Trindle, Billy Magoulias and Teague Wilton. You've all would have heard of them before and seen them play in the NRL last year. That's the Sharks squad for the trial game against the Dragons. As for the Dragons, this is the St. George Illawarra Dragons squad. The team hasn't came out yet, but this is what their squad currently looks like. They have got Daniel Alvaro, Junior Amon, Bailey Antrobuse, Eddie Blacker, Luke Chalker, Josh Corrick, Matthew Delbenko, Blank Dowell, Cade Ellis, Matt Faraji, Max Faraji, Jackson Ford, Zeke Forster, Jackson Ford, who else I got here? Jaden Hunt, Nathan Latigaga, Hayden Lomax, Sam McCann, Sativani Mosaridiki, I apologise, I can't pronounce that name. Connor Mushalesi, what else I got here? Tony Pellin, Charlie Runkenman, Sean Simonesi, Tarek Sims, Tyrell Sloan, Jaden Sullivan, Braden Williami, and Tyran Wishart. I apologise about the names, guys, because they are very hard to pronounce, some of these guys. But obviously, for the Dragons, I've got Daniel Alvaro, who is now a new recruit for the Dragons. He left Parramatta. He's gone to the Dragons, so he will be playing for the Dragons in the trials, probably in the front row. A couple other names that you guys would know of. Eddie Blacker, a player that I think a lot of guys would have heard of before. Cade Ellis, left the Penrith Panthers, went to the Dragons last season. Jackson Ford, the Dragons back rower, he plays a bit of back row and on the bench for the Dragons in the main squad. He goes pretty hard, Jackson Ford. Who else I got here? Jaden Hunt, who I think a few people have heard of before. Who else I got in here that we've heard of? Tarek Sims, very experienced player. He'll probably be the captain for this Dragons side, I'm guessing. Along with Braden Williami, another centre who had a bit of game time last year and then he got injured and didn't really get back in the side. But you know what? Even though a lot of these players are unknown players, and a lot of people don't know who these sort of players are. But you know, I think it's good to see some of these youngsters have a go. You know, Sharks and Dragons, a big rivalry game, the first trial game of the year. I think it'll be a very close game. Who do I think is going to win the game? I think it could go either way. I'm going to tip the Dragons. I think they've got a bit more experience in their side. I think the Dragons will win in a tight one. I'll go the Dragons by 8. I'll go the Dragons 26 points to 18. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. A lot of unknown players here, and I think it's going to be fantastic to see some footy on Friday night. Like I said, the game is at 5:30 on Friday at Shark Park. It's on the NRL app, so just download the app or go on to NRL.com on your computer, and you'll be able to watch the game there. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go the Dragons to win this game, 26 points to 18. And my man of the match, just for a guess, I'll go someone that we don't even know about. I'll go for a bit of a surprise person. I will tip, what's his name? Let's go with Jaden Hunt, bit of an unknown player. I'll go with Jaden Hunt to be man of the match for the Dragons. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys are looking forward to the trial game on Friday night as well. I'm very excited. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know who you're tipping in this trial game between the Sharks and the Dragons. I look forward to hearing your comments in the comment section below. But anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching this little trial game preview video. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one.